especially either of our subcommittee leaders have any additional questions?
I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman. I have just one very brief. I think you can answer this quickly. I know we have to go to a vote, but we learned another Washington acronym yesterday, ARB, Accountability Review Boards. Would you comment on the report that, you know, over the last 17 years, actually, we've had 12 of these ARBs, and some 40% of the recommendations are repeat. And I know many of these were not on your watch. Can you just, I don't want to go through a litany of those 40, but, you know, in your time there, what can you tell us about what you're doing now to follow up? I know these are backward-looking, and I know the IG and you are forward-looking. I'm more concerned about that. But are there lessons that we can learn from these?
Yes, Senator, in terms of the forward-looking and backward-looking, one principal responsibility I have is oversight of ARB implementation of recommendations, not just for the Benghazi ARB, which obviously has been the most recent, but those going back further. It's true there are topics that are repeated in terms of ARB recommendations, but the security environment and the circumstances also change. So increasing numbers of diplomatic security agents, for example, is a repeated recommendation. It's not that the numbers didn't increase, it's that an additional recommendation to add. We've nearly doubled the number of diplomatic security agents. So some of these we might think of as showing up again, not because we didn't implement it, but because the circumstances require it. In other cases, we need sustained implementation and oversight. That's why the Deputy Secretary is focused on this. Secretary Clinton asked my predecessor to focus on it. I've assumed that responsibility and will going forward. So some of it is circumstances have changed and some is about leadership and oversight.
Thank you. I also have questions about special administrative positions, but I'll submit that in writing for the written testimony. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.